This broadcast, presented by Squirtle and its partner schools, is not to be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The content and descriptions on the platform may not be disseminated without the written consent of Squirtle and its partner schools. The thoughts and opinions shared on Squirtle's platform are those of the individual and do not necessarily reflect the views of the organization or its partners. Squirtle does not tolerate or condone hateful, bigoted, or divisive content. We want to thank our schools, advertisers, and individuals that have joined with us in our mission to build community around the local school.
Mic check, 1, 2. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Memorial Stadium for tonight's soccer matchup between your Lady Indians and the Bombers of Midwest City. With 40 minutes on the clock, we're prepared to start this contest. And what's been a blustery day all day, winds have died down a little bit. I do want to apologize ahead of time. I'm down a couple of crew members tonight, so running the show by myself. So if there's an error or two along the way, I ask for grace, as they say. And the starting lineups for the Midwest City Bombers: number 10, Daisy Allen; number 14, Valeria Ambrosio; number 9, Marisol Cardoza; number 5, Brianna Gary; number 1, Allison Guerrero; number 7, Katie Hartley; number 22, Cherish Johnson; number 8, Caitlin Keller; number 2, Naomi King; number 25, Jade Singleton; and number 20, Ashley Thompson. Starting lineups for your Lady Indians: senior 00, Kinley Golden; senior number 2, Alyssa Guzman; senior number 7, Reese Hardy; freshman number 8, Conley Knapp; junior number 10, Christina Connor; junior number 12, Joey Lyerly; senior number 12, check that, senior number 15, Carly Golden, the other of the Golden twins; freshman number 18, Janiyah Loretto; junior number 22, Bree Spann; junior number 24, Peyton Brickey; and rounding out the lineup, senior number 25, Leslie Valdez, as she has transitioned to the football pitch from the hardwood of Jinx Simmons. I'll do my very best to keep up with it all tonight. And you'll notice there in the lower left the scoreboard camera here at historic Memorial Stadium. See if I can zoom in a little bit for you there, give you a little better look at it. It's never too late to be a sponsor and advertiser with us here at ElRenoIndians.tv. As always, I am Zach Morgan, voice of the Indians. If you know how to get a hold of me and you see a glaring error in something, feel free to reach out, send me a text message, preferably. I'll be able to monitor those throughout the game, so if I see any glaring errors, we'll bring it to you. And with the senior leader, Carly Golden, puts her foot on it, and we're to the action here at Memorial Stadium. Reno handling it on the offensive side of the midfield stripe, and then back to the defensive side. Ball played, poked at, and knocked down. Alyssa Guzman takes it on the near side sideline. And Carly with it. She puts her left foot on it. A little bit of miscommunication. She was trying to drop it, and the other blue jersey was running to the front of the goal box. 50-50 ball. That one's going to be tracked down by El Reno. Last touched by El Reno, throw-in awarded to Midwest City. And they do throw it in, and we're back to play. I'll beg for forgiveness preemptively. I running the camera tonight. I normally have a crew of really, really good, experienced camera operators, and for all of my many talents, running camera is not one of them. So beg for forgiveness in the event I miss a play or two. I will miss a play or two. Reno sets the offense up. Carly centers it back to Alyssa. Misplayed, but it's going to check up and finally rolls out of bounds. Last touched off the shoes of Midwest City. Carly to throw it in for the Lady Indians. Brisk throw in. Popped over the head. It's going to be an opportunity to play on goal, and it trickles out of bounds. No harm, no foul there. So a goal kick awarded to Midwest City. Low chip shot style goal kick is intercepted by Alyssa. She gets that centered. A 50-50 ball. No whistle and a play on the call. But that one intercepted. Reno trying to get it centered, couldn't quite get it done there. Throw in from the far side, and Midwest City steps in front of that one. They're going to try and send it the other direction. Alyssa takes it at the edge of the outer box. Lots of activity inside the inner box, and El Reno scores. Senior number 25, Leslie Valdez, credited with that goal. El Reno leads 1-0, just under 4 minutes into the contest. With the whistle, Midwest City takes it at the kickoff circle, and we're back to it. Well, Reno had been poking around that goal area there. We're looking at a good shot, and Leslie finally able to get it squared up and send it into the back of the net. El Reno leads 1-0. Another strong throw in for Carly. Hard cross coming, but errant wide. So shot attempt, but not on goal. In a actually, they're going to say it was last touched by a Midwest City Bomber footballer. So a corner kick awarded to El Reno. See Carly Golden. We expect her to take that corner kick as she is set that up with her fellow blue jerseys. Hard bouncer across the ground and a one-timer, no good. High. So a goal kick awarded. Decent look there for the Lady Indians, but unable to square that one up. And had a look at the goal, but punched it high. Wind starting to pick back up again, and we saw the goal kick get stood up there. And I believe that's Leslie Valdez with it on the far side. El Reno trying to center it. They do. Hard kick coming, but into the hands of the goalie. Nearly dropped it, but she's able to scoop that one up. She trots out past the penalty spot and at the base of the semicircle. A soft loper. 50-50 battle won there. That was going to be overplayed, so a goal kick awarded. Ball placed at the corner of the inside box, rather. That one stepped in front of and taken by El Reno. Now Reno looks to attack again. Leslie quickly off her foot, tries to set herself up in the middle. It's going to be a 50-50 ball, played high. We played high again, and that one corralled by the Midwest City netminder. Normally try to do a better job of bringing you names and jersey numbers, but I haven't the luxury of an assistant with me today, so. And looks like that ball came off the side of the foot of the netminder there, and so a throw-in awarded to the Lady Indians. Carly Golden, the senior defender. One hop, drags the back toe. Long throw-in. Alyssa takes it. You see Carly rotate back, maintaining spacing. It's going to be a foot race to the side, to the inline rather, but Alyssa can't get there, so a goal kick awarded to Midwest City. That ball was intercepted by Alyssa Guzman. Hard right, he shot on goal, but wide right, no good. And we see the wind sort of gusting. It's blowing steady, so 3 subs. Check that, 4 substitutes coming for El Reno. Checking in. Numbers 14, 18, 3, and 21. So that would be Bree Vickers, Taylor Decker, Paola Garcia, and Ruby Vasquez checking in. Ball out near midfield. I told you he's going to miss one. I missed that one, but poked out of bounds last by the blue jersey, so he throw in awarded on the far sideline. If you haven't been out here to Memorial Stadium to look at the new turf, come on out. Meet and greet coming up too, to meet the new head football coach, Russell Cook. Several trips deep into the state tournament, including I believe a trip to the state finals or semifinals with Pawnee, a trip to the state semifinals at Prague, most recently at Bartlesville. We're glad he's with us. And a little give and go. El Reno tries to center it. Bounced around. El Reno, good job quickly back on offense. And a play attempted on the far sideline. Can't corral it. Ball goes out of bounds. Be a throw in for Midwest City. Let's see where they mark her. She's going to start her throw in run at about the 16 or 17 yard line. She's going to keep her heels on the ground, so call that the 17-yard line from where I'm standing, high above the turf. Sprint to the near sideline. Can she get there in time? She does. They try to center it. Can't quite get it done. That one taken off the foot by Conley Knapp. Leslie Valdez with it deep in the inside zone. She's going to have to split 4. But she's got help coming on the far side right into the shin of a white jersey, and I don't think she's going to get there. She's not, so that'll be a throw-in awarded to the Indians. Number 14 is Bree Vickers. Carly Golden handling throw-in duties on this side and corner kick duties on the opposite so far. Bree looks for Carly. She finds her. Carly with her left foot. Sorry, that wasn't Bree. My apologies. That one was, though. Taken by Rudy Vasquez. A little miscommunication. I think El Reno was trying to get it centered there, and it was misplayed, but still in possession are the Lady Indians. And an opportunity, and it trickles out of bounds. Leslie Valdez crashing down. If that ball dances along the end line, Leslie with an opportunity. They're actually going to say it was poked out of bounds. Last touched by Midwest City, so a corner kick coming. I believe that's Carly Golden rotating over to take it. It is. See her set up in the near side corner, and you can see the flags have been placed at the corners, but due to the wind, both flags have been blown over so far. Carly standing with her heels on the fence. She two hops that one, gets it centered. Couple of Lady Indian footballers with a shot at it, but secured by the goaltender. Indians playing this half with the wind at their back. Quick score early, just right around 4 minutes in. 3:58 by my count, or 3:56, I'm sorry. El Reno punched one in on the foot of the senior Leslie Valdez and leads 1-0. El Reno still showing pressure. They try to get that one centered. They do, but a little bit stretched out there, and a header attempt, no good. Good look, but secured by the goalie. Good positioning right in the front of the rim, or right in front of the net. Sorry, I'm still hung up in basketball season. Carly kicks it down the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw in awarded to Midwest City. Looks like she was trying to shape that one around the edge of the defender, and the ball didn't kick the way she wanted it to, but still 75 yards from pay dirt. I think that's 65 yards from pay dirt, and Conley Knapp heads that one out of bounds. Kinley Golden standing at about the 10-yard line on the near edge of the semicircle. Good job by Conley Knapp to punch that one through. That one was attempted to be played. Leslie Valdez able to hang on to it, runs into some contact, tries to center it. El Reno with a chance here. The overplay actually works into the feet, if you will, of the Lady Indians. Carly takes it. El Reno's going to be content to pull it out, set the offense up. Carly with it on the near side. Bree Vickers takes it, and she tries to one-time it. Back to Conley Knapp. And they're going to award a corner kick on the near side corner, so we expect Carly. Nope, Carly Golden will not take that one. Looks like the call coming from head coach Andrea Williams for Conley Knapp to take the kick. And she will. Takes 4 steps, puts a hard right foot on it. El Reno tries to put a one-timer on it. A couple Indians overran that one. But El Reno not giving up on the offensive end. Midwest City with almost, there for a minute, had 6 white jerseys inside the defensive box, trying to stop the fairly consistent pressure by the Lady Indians this evening. And stay with us right here on ElRenoIndians.tv. We will bring you the boys game following this. And if you haven't watched us since basketball season, we've got some exciting new sponsors that we are so very glad to have. We've got those logos on the screen and those advertisements that are going to run. So we are so very excited. They've decided to show their support for El Reno Athletics and El Reno Public Schools here on the Squirtle platform. And we do more here. We do more at ElRenoIndians.tv than just bring you athletic events. We also brought you gifts to the Yanks and Veterans Day. We will also bring you the high school graduation here in just about 27, 28 class days, I believe. Ball's going to be checked down. Midwest City clears it. They're going to clear it out near midfield. 50-50 ball played. They continue their pressure. El Reno able to re-secure possession, and they lead the offense. Conley Knapp wins the foot race, but ball gets deflected, comes right back at her. That pass is intercepted by Midwest City. A break coming. And we see Kinley Golden, and that ball cleared. I think Kinley had a look at it. She could have secured possession, but El Reno elects to clear it anyway, and they bury it out of bounds. Substitutes coming. Alyssa Guzman will check back in. Reese Hardy will check back in. Christina Connor, and Janiyah Loretto. So the 4 starters who were subbed for earlier, standing at the midfield stripe awaiting the call from the referee that they can resume their positions. Bree Vickers, good job finding Carly. Carly splits the defense there with her right foot. Substitution coming. And we see Bree Vickers check out, along with her battle mates. And a corner kick being awarded to Midwest City. We also see Bree Span, one of the starters. She's rotated out on this substitution. Carly takes it off her foot. She's going to look to attack. You'll remember Carly had the lone goal and game winner in the Northwest Classen tournament, and her sister in the pink jersey, minding the net on the far side, Kinley, won the Golden Hands Award, Golden Glove Award, for outstanding netminder of the contest. And that kick is almost on target, but slightly off high and a little bit right. Just over 19 minutes in, so just about halfway through the first period of play. So those who may be new to soccer or may not watch as much soccer as they do some other sports, it's scholastic or interscholastic rules, so it's a little bit of a mix of international play and Little League play. So the clock will stop on goals. The clock will also stop during stoppages of play, such as timeouts or certain penalty adjudications, conferences, those such things. But generally speaking, as you see right now on the lower left of your screen, clock continues to run. And there is no stoppage time, so the time that would normally be awarded as a result of stoppage play, or stops of play with the clock running, what we call stoppage time. There is no stoppage time in high school soccer. Carly handles it down the near sideline, but it's finally poked out of bounds by Midwest City. Carly quickly inbounds. Finds Conley. Conley tries to center. She had Leslie right there, but they're going to say Conley was out of bounds. I think she was a good call, but a great kick off the left foot of Conley Knapp, trying to get it to Leslie Valdez. Reno able to secure possession. Ball hadn't spent a lot of time so far in the defensive half of the field. Kinley Golden only had one ball remotely close to her, and that ball was killed out of bounds by the Indian defense, so she didn't even have to make a play on it. Now Reno continuing to put some pressure defensively. And for the avid viewers, you'll notice Caroline Huber, the outstanding senior, not in tonight's starting lineup. Don't have any information on that. Now Reno to throw in. Defended well. Into the front court come the Indians. Into the offensive half of the field. Sorry, we were just about 60 basketball games this year total, so still got a little basketball on my mind. But a good job by El Reno offensively here, getting looks at the net, looks at goal, keeping the ball in the offensive half of the field, continuing to play pressure defense. And really, they've pulled it out to reset the ball, reset the offense a few times, but maybe once or twice. But for the most part, the mindset so far has just been keep your right foot down on that skinny pedal, and we're going to continue to stress this Midwest City defense to see what they can do. Last touched by El Reno, so a corner, I checked that goal kick rather, awarded to the Lady Bombers. Carly Golden takes it right at about the 47-yard line. Kicks it to her right. Her fellow senior Alyssa Guzman catches it off her right foot. Centers it, and then they pass it back. They're going to reset the offense near the script ER. It's going to be killed out of bounds, so throw incoming for Midwest City as we near 16 minutes to play in this 40-minute first half. Good center, Leslie Valdez, trying to find somebody. Thought she had a cutter there, but a little bit of miscommunication. Not sure if the cutter was trying to roll back middle or what, so substitutions coming. Checking in, 23 and 22. Alexis Lively and Bree Spann. Checking out, 21 and 10. That's Ruby Vasquez and Christina Connor. Oh, check that, 18. Janiyah Loretto, I'm sorry. Christina Connor not in that substitution exchange. Good curl on that ball to Carly as she takes it up the left side. Passes it with her left foot, and that's going to go right. Take a fortuitous bounce into the lap or foot of Alyssa Guzman. And a second goal for the Indians. And score that goal. Credit that goal to number 8, Conley Knapp. El Reno leads 2-0 with 15-13 to play in the first half of play here at Memorial Stadium. And if you were a little bit late joining us today, I'll apologize ahead of time. There will be a play or two that I missed tonight. My normal crew, to their credit, one's preparing for a wedding, and the other, Donovan Ramirez, my normal cameraman, is participating in the OSSAA State Speech and Debate Contest. He qualified in 2 events, almost won the regional in the humorous duet category. So he's competing this weekend for the big medals under the bright lights. We wish him all the best. And El Reno looks to attack again. That ball's going to be errant and out of bounds, so a goal kick awarded to Midwest City as we near 14.5 to play. And a substitution coming for El Reno. Checking in, Lily Butler, the sophomore, and checking out, Christina Connor. So Christina is in this rotation, and as she comes to the sideline, she goes and stands by coaching staff to get feedback. We see the El Reno netminder, Kinley Golden. She's worked her way out to about the 17.5-yard line. Ball's going to be errant. Corner kick awarded this time, so we'll see if Carly will rotate over and take that corner. And as this may be a reminder, and it may be the first time you heard about it, next Wednesday at Jinx Simmons, so Jinx and the Jinx Annex basketball facility here at El Reno Public Schools. There will be a career fair. It will be open to the current senior class initially from 10 to noon. And then starting at 1 o'clock, it'll be open to the public. So if you're looking for a summer job, or you're looking for a second job, or maybe you're looking for a first job, a corner kick is fought for in the box, but ultimately cleared, and El Reno will set it back up. So if you're looking for a job, whether it's your second or your third or your first, or you got a young person looking to make some money this summer, well over 20 prospective employers will be on site and interviews on site. Job offers. A lot of these folks are coming with job offers in hand, so bring your resume, dress to impress, whatever that means for you. There'll be lots of opportunities to find something that fits your niche. So whether you want to be a lifeguard at the swimming pool, or want to build trailers, the Hobby Lobby, Amazon, most of the a bunch of local folks and a handful of either larger state or national employers will be there as well as the Air Force and National Guard. So if you're a person looking to give back, the Air Force and National Guard will be there with information as well. So we encourage everybody to come out on Wednesday at 1 o'clock, 1 to 3, I believe the fair is open to the public, but it'll be open for the seniors as well from 10 to noon. So seniors will go first. And then after your lunch break, get you a bite to eat. Come on by, talk to any of the well over 20. When I last looked at the list, we were at well over 20. Both government and private sector jobs. So if you looking for something to do, there's lots of opportunities to find somebody who will give you some money to do it. Throw in awarded, and that's a high arcing throw in, but a little bit short of the intended target. So off the, and it looks like a handball call. It is a handball. And it's going to be awarded against Midwest City. So a penalty kick coming. We're going to see if she was in the box or out of the box in the penalty occurred. It looks like he's going to put it right on the line, just outside the box. Looks like Carly will attempt this one. Or are they going to switch? They are going to switch. They're going to let Connolly Knapp attempt this one. And El Reno now bringing 9 up in the scoring zone. Sorry, 7. So just 3 back. The Kinley Golden. And now they have 10 on the attack. Trying to get it centered. Good defense there by Midwest City. El Reno with a scoring attempt, but well defended by the Lady Bombers. 10 to play here in the first half. It's not too late to be one of our sponsors and supporters here at ElRenoIndians.tv. Contact Brooke Robertson, B. Robertson at ElRenoPS.org, or Rodney Hayden, the Director of Athletics, R. Hayden at ElRenoPS.org. Get you everything you need to get you set up and show your support of El Reno Athletics and El Reno Public Schools. If you elect one of the packages, we got packages at all kinds of pricing. They're all good for a year, so write one check and get a year's worth of benefits. If you elect an option that has a commercial, El Reno High School does have a broadcast media class that has all the resources to help write, edit, plan, and shoot your commercials. So don't even have to take it outside the school district if you don't want to. We've got resources in place to help you do that, whatever your needs may be. Corner kick awarded to the Indians. Bends from inside out. 50-50 ball still bouncing around. And a corner kick awarded to the Lady Indians. Good defense there by Midwest City. The leaping header caught just enough to knock it out of bounds. And a corner kick awarded. That one also bends inside out. El Reno teed that one up and gave it a hard boot, but a little bit of a miss swing. Now that shot was a rocket ball. And it came just over the top of the forehead of the netminder for the Lady Bomber. She put her hands up and snagged it. But El Reno still playing with hard pressure, leading 2-0. Inside 8 to play here in the first half. So far, good first half for the Lady Indians. We'll see if they're able to keep that going for the rest of play. Good crossover to keep that ball alive. The ball's going to be kicked hard, but out of bounds, I think. And substitutions coming, so we see 14, 3, and 10. So that'll be Bree Vickers, Paola Garcia, and Christina Connor. And checking out, Reese Hardy, Conley Knapp, missed one. .50-50 ball converged on. Last touched by Midwest City, throw-in awarded. Carly, 3 steps, throws it high over her head, does a good job of clearing the defense. That ball's headed out. The ball's going to go over to Midwest City. Carly answers right there on defense. Throw-in awarded to Midwest City. Throw-in backwards. We'll see if El Reno can win the foot race. They do, but overkicked. That one intended for Bree Vickers, but led her just a little bit too much. It was about 3 yards ahead of where she was and couldn't quite get there at a dead sprint. So certainly not from lack of effort, as we're inside 6 to play here in the first half. El Reno leading 2-0. Throw-in awarded to the Lady Indians. Indian a little slow getting up there in the end zone. Throw in coming. Here's a good throw in, and El Reno does a good job stepping through the pressure. Leslie Valdez tried to put a foot on it. El Reno tries to put a foot on that one as well. Remember, if you have senior dues, Chris Burdine is the senior class sponsor. One of the fine AP calculus teachers. Make sure you get your $20 to him. So, big grant this year to help pay those senior dues. You only owe $20, but still a lot of money. So if you haven't paid him, make sure you do that so you can get all the academic regalia that goes along with graduating. Bit of a collision, but back to Carly goes the ball. Carly checks it back, set up the offense. Carly sets that one up again. 3:20 on the clock. A little give and go, but the go was a little bit underthrown, or a little bit underpassed rather. Defended well by Midwest City on that look. Ball's going to fly out of, nearly out of bounds, but defended well. Very different outing to what we had in the Bishop McGinnis game. Indians playing well tonight. Now, winds are a little lighter, but still brisk, still a contention of their own. On this Friday of Masters weekend. So if you're a fan of the game of golf, come out, watch this game and the next one, and then find a little golf on TV. And Bree Vickers took the one hopper. I think the shot actually went off the near side post, came back to Bree Vickers, and she tried to put a shot on it, but came off her foot a little bit odd. Conley Knapp, number 8, is going to check back in. Checking out. Number 6, Lily Butler, the sophomore. Goal kick awarded. Right back out of bounds. We'll see who touched it last, and they're going to say El Reno did. So another goal kick. As we're nearing 90 seconds to play here in the first half. That 50-50 ball, Leslie Valdez in the mix. And if you watched us during basketball season, you know that anytime there's going to be a 50-50 ball with an opportunity for a play to be made, Leslie Valdez will find herself right in the middle of the action. And we're at the 60-second mark. Bree Vickers handles it on the near side. Tries to go right over the top to Leslie. Netminder struggled to hang on to it. Finally wrestles it down. 45 seconds. Leslie Valdez doesn't give up on that one. She stays with it. She gets her pocket picked. .30 seconds on the clock. I think El Reno's going to try and one more scoring opportunity if they can get there. .15 seconds. Midwest City on a break. We'll see if El Reno can kill the break, and they almost do, but an overplay. El Reno wins the follow-on foot race. 3 seconds. 2, 1.
At Squirtle.com right now for more information.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
We know you have options when it comes to your vehicles, so we are grateful for the fact that you make us your dealership of choice. Whether you are needing service or parts on your existing vehicles, or possibly you are in the market for a new or newer vehicle, at Dorsey Jones Buick GMC, we will never take your time, loyalty, and friendship for granted. We are here for you. 405-262-2466. I-40 and Highway 81, exit 125. Dorsey Jones Buick GMC, the dealership with the gray canopy covers.
At El Reno Family Dentistry, We are dedicated to providing you and your family with the highest quality of dental care in a comfortable, affordable, and friendly way. We offer a wide range of services from digital x-rays and implants to Botox. We are insurance friendly and offer flexible financing. Call today for your free first visit at 405-262-6737. We can't wait to see you here at El Reno's most caring dental office.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
We know you have options when it comes to your vehicles, so we are grateful for the fact that you make us your dealership of choice. Whether you are needing service or parts on your existing vehicles, or possibly you are in the market for a new or newer vehicle, at Dorsey Jones Buick GMC, we will never take your time, loyalty, and friendship for granted. We are here for you. 405-262-2466, I-40 and Highway 81, exit 125. Dorsey Jones Buick GMC, the dealership with the gray canopy covers.
At El Reno Family Dentistry, we are dedicated to providing you and your family with the highest quality of dental care in a comfortable, affordable, and friendly way. We offer a wide range of services from digital x-rays and implants to Botox. We are insurance friendly and offer flexible financing. Call today for your free first visit at 405-262-6737. We can't wait to see you here at El Reno's most caring dental office.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
With the clock reset to 40, we are prepared to kick off the second half. The Lady Indians will defend the east goal, attack the west goal. And having kicked off to start the contest, Midwest City will kick off to start second half. At the break, El Reno leads. They're coming out of the break, rather. El Reno leading 2-0. Head coach for the Lady Indian Soccer, Andrea Williams. She's assisted by Aaron Weewell. Aaron's mother, Adanya, is retiring after this year, after a lifetime of service, most recently at Hillcrest Elementary here in El Reno. So if you see Adanya, thank her and her husband Jimmy at C2 Security, a longtime partner of El Reno Schools. So we thank Jimmy for all he does. And the wind brisk. Glenn Miller from the El Reno Tribune and I talking at the intermission. Whistle blows. Midwest City defenses the kick, and we're off and running. Reese Hardy steps in front of that, the senior. She continues her soccer, hoping to make a state tournament for the second time in the academic year. She part of the Lady Indian softball program that sort of the Cinderella story to a Hall of Fame stadium in the 5A state softball tournament. After winning 5 games in 2 days down in Duncan, America, including defeating the hosts twice. Softball team only graduating 2 seniors. Check that, 3 seniors, I'm sorry. Reno puts a shot on goal early in the second half, just a minute 15 in, but right into the hands of the netminder. And you can see the difference the wind's making. That ball's going to bounce for the better part of 70, 80 yards. El Reno will recover it just outside the outer box. El Reno last to touch it, a throw-in coming from Midwest City as the Indian defensive unit retreats. El Reno trying to quickly bring it into the offensive side of the field. That ball's going to be kicked back to the El Reno netminder, Kinley Golden. The senior twin of Carly Golden. I shouldn't say twin of, but twin to Carly Golden. An outstanding netminder in her own right, winning the Golden Hands Award at the Northwest Classen Tournament a few weeks ago there at Taft Stadium in Oklahoma City. It's where the Energy normally play, but OKC Energy FC has suspended this season to make some infrastructure and facilities upgrades. And a great kick to Alyssa Guzman. She's fighting for it. And a great run on the edge. Reno puts a shot on goal, but again, into the hands of the awaiting Bomber netminder. It's going to be a foot race. Can Kinley get there and get it out of bounds? She does. Throw in coming on the far side sideline, right in front of the gate there. Don't forget about the upcoming meet and greet with the new football skipper, head Indian football coach Russell Cook. Began his tenure down here late last week. Having seen success from Class A Pawnee all the way up through ending his most recent stint at Bartlesville. I think I'm not sure if it was a handball or a push, but a substitution coming. Reese Hardy's going to check out. Bree Vickers will check in. The El Reno track and field athletes were on the road today at the Carl Albert track meet. So stay tuned in to Glenn Miller in the El Reno Tribune. He'll probably bring you all those results. I'd give them to you, but I don't have them yet. The Carl Albert Titan event they had today. Don't forget next Wednesday at 1 o'clock, the career fair. Well over 20 businesses coming. And if you have a young person in your household who's got prom coming up in a few weeks, if they still don't have their dress taken care of, get with Kara Watts, K Watts, WATTS at elrenops.org. She's in charge of the prom dress program at the high school. So if you're a young person or you have a young person who's looking for a prom dress, Kara's got the hookup on those. Now Reno handling it, and they're going to go ahead and retreat into the defensive half and set the offense up. Foot race coming to the far side sideline, and El Reno's going to hook it. Does it go out of bounds? It doesn't. It stays in play, so great play down the far sideline. Had enough spin to draw that ball around the defender and then back, or around the bomber rather, and then back into play. And El Reno's still able to keep it in play on the far side sideline. Off the foot of a Lady Bomber as the Midwest City netminder rolls a new ball out, the first ball having gone out of play and over the fence. I believe Carly Golden will handle the throw-in duties from this spot. She will. So we're near 10 minutes into this second half of play. El Reno looking to extend a 2-0 lead. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds. Corner kick coming. And a goal kick awarded, saying last touched by the Blue Boots. That ball's going to be picked up by El Reno. Quickly into the offensive side of the pitch. Bree Vickers handles it, pokes it through, does a good job splitting the wickets there of the defender. The ball sails out of bounds too tall, and one hops over the fence. So a goal kick awarded. Remember the 13th, the career fair, and big congratulations to the El Reno archery shooters having qualified for the National Archery Tournament. That's coming up on, I believe, the 29th of April. The National High School Archery Shoot, so we wish them all the best as they look to bring home national medals, not just state medals, but national medals for El Reno in the discipline of marksmanship. If you don't think shooting a compound bow is difficult, go out in your backyard and see how many you can get inside a 50-cent piece. Great job running on the far sideline by the Indians. That shot on goal off the left foot, but defended well into the hands of the Midwest City keeper. That one's going to bounce at the near side 47 and then cross to the El Reno defensive side 40, where it's played off of the jersey of Carly Golden and into the front court, the offensive end of the field rather, come the Indians. That shot on goal, unable to be corralled by the netminder initially, but able to finally put two hands on it. The Indians clear, and netminder sends that one a fly. A little bit of contact, no whistle, play on, so the Lady Indians do. El Reno with it deep in the offensive end, trying to get the ball centered to put a shot on goal. Ball still bouncing around. It's finally going to be kicked clear. And a goal kick awarded. Check that, corner kick rather, awarded to the Lady Indians. And that goal With that shot punched deep into the back of the net, El Reno takes a 3-0 lead. And credit that goal to number 8, Conley Knapp. El Reno leads 3-0. 26 minutes to play in this second half. And the Indians have grown their lead. They took a 2-0 break, or 2-0 lead into the break rather. And now lead 3-0. And in a game much like the game of soccer where every point matters, scores are hard to get, you take every one of them you can get no matter how they may come. El Reno continuing to be aggressive on the offensive end of the field. I think El Reno is going to be called for a foul. They are, and charge that foul to number 24, Peyton Brickey. I think she got whistled for just sort of leaning on the Lady Bomber. Put that left shoulder in and just sort of leaned on her. And a miscommunication. Substitution coming. Oh, check that. Doesn't look like the Indians. Yeah, a throw-in awarded to Midwest City, so the Indians, I don't believe, can substitute there. Good ball movement. A throw-in awarded to Midwest City, but deep in the El Reno offensive zone. El Reno still trying to secure possession on a dead ball out of bounds with the substitution waiting at the midfield stripe. We're inside 24 minutes. Good header there to clear. Into the front court the offensive end of the field rather, come the Lady Indians. Good ball movement. Lights are on as the shadows are growing long and the sun headed for the horizon. Foot race. And El Reno able to keep that ball in play. Ball is going to be received by El Reno, able to keep it in the offensive half of the field. And the first line of the El Reno defense doing a great job of keeping the ball in the offensive half of the field and keeping the Indians competitive here. The sprint is on. El Reno centers it. They put a shot on goal, but it goes wide. So goal kick awarded, but substitutions to come. Checking in for El Reno. Number 1, Claudia Garcia. Number 23, Alexis Lively. Checking out the senior Leslie Valdez, number 25, and number 14, Bree Vickers. Reno gets it centered again, and they put that one on goal. And to score that. And credit number 12, Joey Lyerly, with that score. El Reno leads 4-0 with just inside 21 minutes to play. And El Reno with substitutes at the division line. See mass substitutions expected for the Indians. Looks like about 6, maybe more, are going to enter this contest at the next subbing opportunity and put in their minutes of work. Don't care how high or low the score is. These are varsity minutes against varsity opponents in a varsity contest. The Lady Indians with several seniors on the team. Looks like position to sub number 20. Maria Espinoza, 21. Ruby Vasquez, I'm sorry. 16 is Jimena Salazar. Number 6 is Lily Butler. Number 9, Raya Hardy, the freshman of the Hardy sisters. All standing to sub. And Carly Golden handles it on the far side. Indian defense getting a little bit stretched out here. We'll see if they can recover. Carly Golden takes it. That one's cleared. See Carly Golden play that one off her knee, gives it to a teammate. That teammate's going to score, puts that ball on net, and 5-0 the Indians lead. Credit that goal to 24 Peyton Bricky. And we see the mass substitution. "5-0 lead, just under 18 to play in this contest. Lady Indians lead. Looks like Midwest City may be subbing. And it looks like there's going to be a goaltender substitution for Midwest City. So a new netminder coming in for the Lady Bombers. So if you're a Lady Indian fan, or sorry, Lady Midwest City fan, I'm sorry. Lady Bombers are making a substitution at the netminder position. Still more offensive pressure by the Lady Indians. They're not going to lift their foot off the gas. They'll play every minute of this game wide open. Midwest City finally able to get it somewhat clear. And right into the teeth of the Indian defense. Great job defensively there. You saw that ball was going to run. The Lady Indians recognized that ball was going to roll out of bounds and that Kinley Golden would have opportunity at a goal kick. So rather than pursuing it, touching it last, they stood on top of it, let it roll out of bounds between their fingers, between their feet as it were. Throw in awarded Del Reno. Another throw in awarded Del Reno. Another throw in awarded Del Reno. Reno continues to work the ball down the field, 15, 20 feet, 15, 20 yards at a time sometimes. Good kick by the Midwest City goalkeeper. One's going to roll out of bounds. Deep in the Indian defensive end. Actually, it didn't roll out. Yeah, it did. Okay. Throw in coming. The Indians lead 5-0. And they're off and running. Into the offensive side of the pitch. We're inside 13.5 to play. You can hear the Indian bench, which has a lot of their starters on it now. A lot of these blue jerseys you're seeing right here are the future of Lady Indians soccer. After this one, the guys are going to play, so there'll be a short warm-up period. We're going to discontinue, I say we, tonight it's me. I will stop the stream, rebuild a new stream key for the guys' game, so stay tuned in right here. Go deep, we'll see, and they are going to kick it in to Kinley Golden. She kicks it out quickly. And a great kick by Golden to get the ball into the possession of the blue jerseys on the far sideline. Throw in awarded to Midwest City. Inside 11.5 to play, El Reno with a 5-0 lead. And what's been a pretty solid outing for the Lady Indians. No such thing as a perfect game. Lots of things to improve on, but certainly have to be pleased with the execution, especially in these windy conditions. It's not as windy as it was in the Bishop McGuinness game, but Bishop McGuinness game had the windows up here in the press box rocking and rolling. This game, the wind's a lot calmer than they were. Not gusty, but still brisk. Get down in that wind reminds me I need a haircut. Now Reno puts a shot on goal into the hands of the relief netminder. I've just been handed the starting lineups for the guys' side of the contest tonight, so bring those to you here in a few minutes as we start the guys' game. Ball's going to be pursued and out of bounds, a goal kick to come. And El Reno to substitute. Checking in numbers 19 and 4, so let me bring those to you. 19 is Sarah Hernandez, and number 4 is Izzy Schote. Just the freshman status for Izzy and Sarah, so good minutes for these young freshmen as they have the opportunity to build their experience and leadership. apologize at the onset of our broadcast. I'll apologize again that I'm going to miss a few plays tonight. My normal crew is 3, sometimes 4. Tonight it's just me, so I got one of them preparing for a wedding or bachelor party, something. And the great Donovan Ramirez, our primary camera operator for us here at ElRenoIndians.tv, is at the OSSAA Speech and Debate Contest tonight. Well, I guess all this weekend, today and tomorrow. So he was unable to join us as he's working on getting some hardware of his own. So we wish him all the best. That ball's going to be played out wide. Kinley Golden's going to put her right foot on it, and she's going to send it down the near sideline. Does she get any help from the wind? She does. Good kick there by Kinley to get that to check up. And now Reno still bringing pressure as we near 8 minutes to play. Well, the scoreboard's a little bit white, a little bit washed out, but the sun, where it is, low in the sky like it is, pointing right at that scoreboard. So here in the next 15 minutes, that scoreboard will clear up. There's not a camera in the world that'd fix that. Sun position's got us today. And even with El Reno playing deep into the depth chart and the roster, still continuing to show lots of pressure at the ball. I don't have an exact time of possession clock, but of the 33 minutes we've played so far, it's at least 30 of them were spent in the attack zone with the Del City Lady Bombers pinned back against the net, trying to keep the El Reno offense at bay. Scrum near the corner. Bear with me with the sun the way it is. When I swing ends with the camera, I wash out a little bit, so we're trying to put a filter on there for you to help keep the image quality up. .50 ball played near midfield. Midwest City with a little bit of a gap. Kinley Golden's going to squeeze it, and she secures it. So really the first real threat of any kind by Midwest City, and Kinley Golden ready for it. Only had to jog about 6 or 7 steps forward and to her left, and picked it up with the mitted hands. Good pressure by the Indian offense here. The ball's going to be killed out of bounds, so throw in coming for Midwest City as we're right at 5 to play here in the second half. Can't tell if we've got substitutes or not. Next substitution opportunity, I'll bring that to you. And El Reno with the benefit of really a deep bench, and they are gonna substitute, bring some of their players back on as we recognize the efforts of those freshmen who got good minutes tonight. Had several long minutes on offense and a couple of good shots on goal. El Reno with the benefit of really a deep bench. Got wholesale sub once in about another half time over, so 15 or so on the bench. And looking over at the Midwest City bench, I see 3 total, so starting to, in soccer, a game all about managing fatigue. Big giant rectangle where you have to run a long way really fast to cover the steps in that really big rectangle. And if you're watching at home, the lines are not actually the white lines. It's hard to see, but on the far side, on the other side of the crown, there's a gray line. There's actually a gray, dark gray line that sort of borders the football markings. And those are actually the dimensions of the soccer pitch. I think offsides is the call. Was a delayed whistle, but I do believe it was offsides. As I pan, you'll be able to see as we cross the. You can sort of see those lines right there, where right around those gray lines that make up the outer box and inner box. Reno able to run that one down. We're going to say not quite in time, so throw-in awarded as we're at 92 seconds remaining in this game. So we kicked out of bounds with 45 seconds on the clock. And one more substitution for the last time this evening. And checking in, Lily Butler. With just 30 seconds to play in this one. So great minutes across the board for everybody in a blue jersey today. And a great game to catch some rest for Caroline Huber. For our astute followers, you'll notice that not only was she not in the starting lineup, I haven't called her name tonight. And a collision near the center court, or the center field stripe. The shaken Lady Indian, Ruby Vasquez. Indians take this one 5-0 against the Lady Bombers of Midwest City. Stay with elrenoindians.tv. Go to the website. Stay right there. I'll create a new stream link in just a minute. We appreciate each of you tuning in, and we'll see you shortly for the men's game.